Born in 1909, Rita Levi-Montalcini was one of the most important Italian scientists of the 20th century. In 1986, she won the Nobel Prize for Medicine. She came from a wealthy Jewish family from Turin, and after the fall of fascism, she started her work as a researcher, both in Italy and America, and she continued until her death. Besides science, Rita Levi-Montalcini gave great importance to public life. Since the 60s, she struggled for women's social rights. In 2001, she was nominated Senator of the Italian Republic for life. Rita Levi-Montalcini died in 2012 when she was 103. In 1954, in collaboration with other scientists, Rita Levi-Montalcini made her most important discovery, the nerve growth factor. The NGF is a protein synthesized in the human nervous system, which is basic for us to know how our brain grows up and how diseases like cancer, Parkinson, and Alzheimer develop. This discovery has been very important for medical researchers and has paved the way to new approaches in healthcare. Rita Levi-Montalcini received the Nobel Prize in 1986 for this discovery. Though she thought she had been born in a sort of Victorian society in which women had few chances to reach their goals, Rita Levi-Montalcini actually believed that it was possible to live in a society in which human rights were respected and always fought to make this a reality, both in work, in social private life, and in politics. Rita Levi-Montalcini is certainly one of our heroes.
Samantha Cristoforetti is for Italians but not only a heroine because she is one of the most important Italian aviators and astronauts.
She was born on 26 April 1977 in Milan and has always been interested in aeronautics. In 2005, she graduated in aeronautical sciences.
After a series of courses and psychophysical tests, she was selected as an astronaut by the European Space Agency.
On the 30th of November 2014, Samantha Cristoforetti will take part in a mission during which she will be engaged for several months in the International Space Station. So she will fulfill her dream, and she will be the first Italian woman to fly in space.
Margherita Hack was an Italian astrophysics and a popular science writer. She was born in Florence and she studied at the University of Florence, where she took a degree in physics in 1945. In her youth, she was keen on athletics and she was awarded many prizes.
However, she became professor and director of the astronomy department at the University of Trieste, and she was the first Italian woman to be in charge of the Trieste Astronomical Observatory.
Under her guidance, it became well known all over the world. She was member of several physics and astronomy associations. She worked in various observatories, and she was also in ESA's and NASA's working groups.
Margherita Hack's work was really precious for astronomical research, but not only. She was an example for all Italians with her intelligence, helpfulness, and her knowledge.
One of her great achievements was to make science popular, which is why she founded scientific and astronomical magazines like The Stars.
She always put stress on the importance of certain principles of bioethics and fought to introduce them in society. When she died, asteroid 8558 Hack was named in her honor.
She was an example of extraordinary dedication for future generations. We will never forget her words about science.
Curiosity gave rise to science. At first, curiosity was motivated by the need to explore nature in order to satisfy basic needs.
Once these were satisfied, there was curiosity for curiosity's sake, the desire to understand, to identify the reasons for everything that happens around us.
Falcone was a magistrate firmly committed to the fight against organized crime, aware of the risks he was facing as a component of the anti-mafia pool. He devoted all his energy to repel the challenge from the increasing threat launched by the attack to the democratic state and was assassinated in 1992. Paolo Borsellino was also murdered in Palermo. The reason why we consider Falcone and Borsellino as our heroes is because they gave their lives to eliminate this danger. They talked to young students across Italy about their socially useful activity, trying to teach them a civil and civic education. Mafia is a human phenomenon, and thus, like all human phenomena, it has had a beginning and an evolution, and it will also have an end. Giovanni Falcone.